welcome to today's video. Today's video is a collaboration with Tina and Maria. I will talk more about Tina and Maria in just a second, but today's video we are going to be talking about what we got up to this Christmas. Let's jump into the video. As I said, this video is in collaboration with Tina and Maria. Now, Tina and Maria are both British. Tina lives in Blackpool, England, and Maria lives in Highworth, England, which is very close to where I am originally from. I'm from Swindon, England, and I now live in Dallas. I've just recently moved here 4 weeks ago. Today I moved into my house from Las Vegas. So if you're interested in Las Vegas, go and look at some of my older content. But anyway, today's video, we're going to be talking about what we got up to this Christmas. Now, this video will be the last video of 2025 from the Transatlantic Housewives of YouTube. And I can tell you, we are literally coming up on year 3 of doing this collaboration. So there's lots and lots of old videos if you'd like to go back and look at those, and they are in a playlist called the Transatlantic Housewives of YouTube. But for now, let me tell you what I got up to on Christmas Day. Well, let's start with Christmas Eve. Now, we went out to our friend's family's house. They had a big gathering and they had a huge potluck. Everyone brought a dish of food and we played games all night and we sat and chatted. It was really great. So that was our first evening out whilst living here in Texas. So we got home about, probably about 10:30. And what surprised me was that people were letting off fireworks, which you can't do that in Las Vegas. There's only 2 days in Vegas that you're allowed to buy fireworks or leading up to, and that's the 4th of July and New Year's Eve. Any other time you are not supposed to be letting off fireworks. But on Christmas Eve here, everyone was letting off fireworks, which so surprised me. And our neighbours, our new neighbours next door, they were having a gathering in their back garden. So it was nice to hear a little bit of noise, because normally here in our little community, you can hear a pin drop. Anyway, I stayed up to probably about 1 o'clock Christmas Eve watching TV. Dogs were just barking. I don't know what they're barking at. There's no one back there. I actually woke up at 9 a.m, which is probably the longest I've ever laid in on a Christmas day. I got up and the first thing I had to do was give the dogs their presents. So I'll insert a little clip here. What did you get? You got a donut? What did Kita get? Ooh, I think Kita got a super frisbee. Come on, open it, darling. Shashi. What did you get? What did you get? Sasha. Good girl, Sashi. Good girl. Paper. Now, on Christmas Day, we were going to our friend's son's house. We haven't been to his house before. He was really excited to have us over and see his house, which I can tell you was amazing. But we were having an early dinner, so my husband started cooking a big breakfast, and I said, well, you know, we're going to be eating in about 3 hours, so it's probably not a good idea. I chose to have panettone for breakfast and a coffee, and then I got ready to head to my friend's house. Now, they live about 30 miles away from us, and it was very different, their neighborhood. It was quite hilly, and it kind of reminded me of Seattle. And as we sat in the dining room looking out the window, I said to my friend, this gives me vibes of Seattle or even New York. It was very different from anything that I've seen in Dallas so far. It was quite unique. It was just a really lovely get together. Everyone was so nice and friendly, and a lot of the family members actually live out in our neighborhood or very close to. So hopefully we'll be able to hook up and, I don't know, maybe go bowling or something, I don't know, or go watch football somewhere in a sports bar. But yeah, it was such a nice event, and everyone brought food. The food was amazing. I tried this dish that I've never had before. It was actually a sweet corn dish, and I forgot what my husband called it. Wow, what was it? I can't remember. but I'm going to be getting the recipe, and when I get it, I'm going to share it with you guys because it was amazing. It had cream cheese, a block of cream cheese, half a block of butter, some milk, sweet corn, and I think she said that she adds a little bit of honey if the sweet corn isn't really sweet. And you basically just mix it all up. So it's sweet corn in, it looks like a white dressing. It was amazing. I've had it before out of a can and I didn't like it. For the life of me, I don't remember what it's called. If my husband comes home before I upload this video, I'll write it in my description box. But when I get the recipe, I will be including that because it has to be shared. It's so good. So yeah, there was turkey, there was brisket, there was ham, there was yams, mashed potato gravy. The dessert, they had a pecan pie, a strawberry cheesecake, which was amazing. The spice cake was made from scratch. Oh, a hot chocolate bar. Oh my gosh. I mean, it just went on and on. It was really good. Oh, my friend made, what did my friend make? Peach cobbler. And then we took the chicken salad dish that we had made in the previous video, which seems like it was eons ago, but we did freeze it. So yeah, then in the evening we played the white elephant game where, what did we do now? Everyone was given a gift. We all had to take a gift, but everyone was handed a gift. We played some music and we passed the present around. And when the music stopped, that was our gift. So some of them were wrapped and some of them wasn't. So the ones that were wrapped, everyone unwrapped them, sat them on their lap, and they started with the father, and he had, a bottle of rosé wine, and he said he didn't want it. He wanted my gift, which was a huge big bag. I mean, it was a massive, the biggest bag I've seen of Ghirardelli chocolates, which I'm gonna try and be losing weight in January, starting January. So when I got this box of chocolates, I was a bit, ooh, do I want this gift or should I be giving this away because I'm not gonna try and lose weight? So thankfully he stole my gift, so I ended up with a rosé. Well, then it was the next person's turn, and she held up her box and it was a KitchenAid gadget, and she was like, oh my gosh, I want this, I want this. Then it was my turn, and I said, well, if anyone else would prefer the rosé, and then there was one girl opposite me, she was a younger girl, probably in her 30s. She was like this. I was like, would you like to swap? So we switched, which was a blessing to me because I got this. Shower gel, and I literally just ran out yesterday, so this was a blessing. So this is ginseng, caffeine and vitamin C body wash. So there's a travel size and a full size. It smells amazing. So it smells really like invigorating, like you're ready to go start the day. Anyway, that was my gift, and I was like, please don't let anyone steal it. And then my friend was sat next to me, and she got the gift that I had taken, which was oh gosh, what was it? A double casserole warmer. So it's electric, you plug it in, you put your food in. So if you're doing like a buffet, you've got two pots, like maybe you could do chili and, I don't know, chili and the rice, and you keep it warm. She was like, oh, I want to keep mine. And we went on around, and the girl that took my gift, the ones that we switched, she kept asking my friend, is that what's inside the box? And I said, yes, it is, because I'm the one that brought it. It isn't that. She was like, oh. And then she turned to the girl next to me. She said, is that what's inside that box, that KitchenAid? And she was like, yeah. She said, are you sure? And we had finished the game. Everyone had stopped swapping, so no one else could swap at this point. We were done. So she opened up the box, and it wasn't a KitchenAid. It was 3 pairs of socks and a candle. She was happy with that, but it was just funny. It was a nice little twist at the end of the game. But yeah, it was really nice. And the weather was perfect. And I can tell you today, well, you can see my hair's a mess. I've just been cleaning the house. And I thought, good Lord, it's hot. So I went round, I opened up all the doors and the windows, and I said to Suri, what is the temperature today? 78 degrees. 78 degrees on Boxing Day. It's hot. And I was chatting to the ladies at the party yesterday, and I said, you know what, I think the next project we're going to have to do is install ceiling fans, because yesterday I got really hot and one of the ladies said, oh, I had my air conditioning on. I was so hot in my house. So I think that's a project that we're going to have to go ahead and get done next, is install ceiling fans. So I think it's going to be never ending, these projects, for quite a while. So all in all, my husband and I had a really lovely Christmas day. Lots of texts sending to friends and family. He's actually out at the moment. He had a doctor's appointment, so he's on his way back from Waffle House. He took himself out to breakfast. So we have a project to do today, which I will include in next week's vlog. And yeah, I want to say a huge thank you for listening to me waffle on. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas. So as Christmases go, I haven't had a proper traditional British Christmas in absolute years and years and years. And I was talking to my British friend and I was saying, you know what, maybe next Christmas I'll go to the Cotswolds, because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos in the Cotswolds and how they decorate the stores and the streets and the tractor, what do you call it, tractor parades and Land Rover parades. I mean, it just looks so pretty, and it's been a while. And in fact, I've never once gone back for a Christmas. So in 30 years, I haven't experienced a British Christmas. So I'm thinking maybe next year, weather permitting and money permitting, keep your fingers crossed, that will be nice. So anyway, I would like to say a huge thank you for your support throughout the whole year. And for some of you, for the whole 3 years, that's how long you guys have been watching our videos. And I know Tina and Maria are just as grateful too. I mean, really, it's, if someone had said 3 years ago, in 3 years time you're still gonna be doing these videos, I don't know whether I would have believed them or not, to be honest, but it's just so natural. It's so natural and easy to work with Tina and Maria. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next year. If you have any suggestions, please drop them in the comment box. We're always open to suggestions, as long as we can do them, time permitting, you know, because obviously we got the Atlantic in between us that we got to work with in a different time zone. I'm now 6 hours apart from England. When I lived in Vegas, I used to be 8 hours apart. So it's nicer to be a little bit less different in time. But yeah, I want to say a huge thank you, and enjoy the rest of your Christmas season. Enjoy New Year's, stay safe, drink one for me, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you next Friday for another vlog. So it's goodbye from me. Bye!